Hey there, in this video we are going to discuss about objects in JavaScript. Objects, as discussed in the previous videos, it's nothing but a collection of name value pairs. Let's get started by creating a simple object. Const person, and as properties of the object I'm giving name Elise, age 30, and I'm giving city, let's say city as Bengaluru. Now, how do we access these properties of the object? We can easily access by using dot notation. Let's see how we can access that. We can whatever is our object name, we can give that here, and we just need to put a dot, and by using property name of the property that we want to access. Here in this case I want to access age. So I'm just writing person.age here. This is going to give us whatever is the corresponding value. In our case it's 30, so we can see 30 here. This is one of the ways to access properties of the object. In a very similar way, we have another notation that is known as bracket notation. Bracket notation. With bracket notation, we just need to give our property name within the brackets as a string. If you see here, both of them gave 30. But when to use what? Dot notation is the usually used one, but in case if we want to give dynamic values as property names, let's say here I'm giving age property age, and in case if I want to pass dynamic values as property names, then I can use bracket notation. Yes, this is the main usage of the bracket notation. Now let's discuss about few utilities that JavaScript provides us to perform on objects. First we are going to discuss about Object.keys. This returns us an array of all the key names that we are giving here. Let's see that. Console.log, I'm gonna log keys and object.keys of, what is the object name? It's person. Yes, if you see here, it has given us the list of whatever are our property names. In a very similar way, we can access our property values. That is using values, object.values. Yes, if you see here, Object.keys have given us an array with property names. Object.values has given us an array with property values. This is with simple properties, like when we want to give simple name value pairs. But in case if we want to give behavior to our objects, let's say I want to add behavior, something like greet. I can add behavior to our objects by using methods. Methods are nothing but functions. So here I have just returned a function greet, and let's take input as name, and let's return hello plus name. How can we access this? We can access this using our dot notation itself. Let's write greet person dot greet. If you see here, it has printed hello undefined. Why is this undefined? Because I didn't pass any argument. It's taking the default value as undefined. Now I'm gonna pass Bob, let's say. Yes, now it has logged hello Bob. This is nothing but whatever is the string that we are returning from here. This is how we can add behavior to our objects. Now let's look at one more object utility called Object.entries. We have got keys list and we have got values list. Let's see now what entries is giving us. Entries. Entries gives us a nested array. Nested array within which every element is an array, Within this array, the first value is our property name, and the second value is our property value. If you see here, uh, firstly we have got name as the property name, and Elise is our property value. It's nothing but it gives us a nested array with property names and values. And let's see what it's giving for greet, because we don't have a specific value, it's a function. Yes, it has given function. It's just mentioning it as a function taking a argument name. Let's move on to iterating over an object. One of the simple ways to iterate over an object is using Object.keys. Now that we have got the array of keys, let's see how we can do iteration. We can just do by writing Object.keys of person, and since this is going to give me an array upon which I'm doing for each expects a callback function. As you can see here, it is expecting a callback function. So I'm gonna write a function expression here. As an argument to this function, we are going to get each and every key, each and every item in this array, and within which I'm gonna log console.log key. Let's log key, and let's log value as well. Person of key gives us value. This is for iterating using values, keys. I'm going to comment all of these logs out so that it's clear for us to see the result. Yes. If you see here, using keys, Object.keys, we are iterating over the object. First, property name is name, property value is Elise. In a similar way, we have iterated over the entire object. There is another simple way to iterate over an object, that is using for in. We can just write this loop something like for const key in person. This is our object name, and I'm going to give the same log here. Yes. If you see closely, both of them gave us the same result. I'm going to comment this one out, and yes. Key is our property names, and person of key is giving the corresponding values. In this video, we have covered about how to create a simple object using object literal notation, and how do we access properties of this, how do we add behavior to our objects, and later on we have discussed few utilities like Object.keys, values, entries. At the end, we have iterated through our objects in two different ways. One is using keys utility, and second one using for in loop. Whatever we have discussed in this video, I have pushed that to GitHub, and this has a very detailed notes. You can have a look at it. The link for this repository is in the description box below. That's all for this video. See you in the next video. Thank you.